Hello, my name's Darren Buckley. I'm the Commercial Director for Cornwall Chamber of Commerce. Today I've got with me Scott James from Ward Williams Associates. We're here today to talk about a huge event which is happening on the 22nd of November at Pengelly Barn, which is the future of the built environment, which is very, very important. So what is the construction industry doing, to help the planet, and what materials or what resources, and also talk about the supply chain, what they're using, and how they can support the planet as well. But this event's happening on the 22nd of November, like I said, at Pengelly Barn. Headline sponsors are Treveth, who you'll get to see on the day, and a gentleman called Greg Slater. Also, we've got, as you said, Scott here from Ward Williams Associates are our co-sponsors. We've also got a breakfast sponsor sponsoring the event on the morning for the breakfast, which is Morgan Sindel. And again, you'll get to hear and speak to those guys on the event during the day. So without further ado, I'd like to ask Scott to talk to us a little bit about what that day is going to look like, and what the agenda is going to look like, and what kind of speakers we're going to have on the day. So welcome, Scott.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, so the day should be a really exciting one. Last year, Planet C, Future of the Built Environment, was the first one that we held. And the positive feedback that we had from that has really shaped how we're going to do things this year. So we're pleased to be sponsoring again and being part of that, and extending that programme to be a full breakfast right through to lunchtime and beyond for our sector, and hopefully build on a really positive overall Planet C event at Eden just a couple of months ago. Yeah,
which was fantastic, wasn't it? And they're well attended, and some really good speakers. So we're looking forward to your speakers you've organised, and I know yourself and Greg have worked really hard on this agenda, and I think we've got some really good speakers. It's going to be really exciting. So if you've got an opportunity to attend this event, please do so. But what's that agenda going to look like, Scott?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do as a big picture is take the kind of sustainability theme that's talked about quite often around the country and in Cornwall, and really make it real for people, to make it absolutely tangible, to make sure that the local Cornish examples of what we're doing that works really well can be sold within the county and promoted outside as well. So we're doing some really good work that we need to celebrate and promote. So yeah, as people might be aware, the construction and built environment sector is responsible for 35 to 40% of global carbon emissions.
That's right.
We have that same challenge in the UK. So we're actually at a really exciting point in that some of these positive solutions we can all put in place in everything that we do can make a real impact, a real positive impact, and actually create better places for people to live, work and enjoy. So we're very excited about that. The day will start off, it's going to be chaired by Mark Kemp from Places Architects, who's brilliant, and he'll bring that whole event together. He'll create conversations, he'll create great input from the public, for those that are visiting, those that are attending. And what we'll then do is get into looking at net zero housing and net zero communities, which will be led by Treveth, so a workshop on that.
Brilliant.
But we've got national representatives from the One Public Estate that will be involved in that as well. And prior to setting it out, I should say, setting the tone, the overall tone, will be the UK Green Building Council.
Wow.
So Hattie Thompson from the UK Green Building Council will be talking about the roadmap for net zero, which is the national picture, and we all got a part to play in that.
Of course we have.
So as we go through that, we'll have, like I said, the communities and housing decarbonisation approach. We'll be trying to translate it from kind of a complex issue into a simple one, and that's the key challenge that we're all trying to overcome.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things are overly complex, and they need demystifying. They need to be made simple for people, for all of us in all of our specialisms to understand. So that will be the tone for the day, and the workshop, the initial session, the panel session, will be focused on that. We then get into something which I'm really excited about, which is kind of 5-minute solutions. So we've got about 5 different businesses based in Cornwall doing some amazing work. So the likes of Kenza, Planet A, Synergy, Solar Tree, Ecology. They don't have to all rhyme like that. It's these guys that are doing some really important work in different areas that are coming together to give a snapshot of their offer that can then be promoted to the audience and beyond, to say, have a think about embedding this into your project.
Exactly.
Whether you're a local authority, university, private sector, hotel, whatever it might be, there'll be something there for everyone to learn from and create better projects. So that's exciting. That's a 5-minute snapshot.
That would be great.
It won't be deaf by PowerPoint. It'll be exciting, vibrant, upbeat. That's what we're really focused on. And then in the later session, to conclude, we're going to really focus on beyond. So we're calling it Beyond the E. So everybody in our sector and beyond talks about ESG. It's a very trendy acronym to throw out there. The environmental, social and governance approach that all businesses take. a lot of what we talk about in sustainability and construction is the E. It's the environment. It's the carbon focus, which is great, is good, it's technical, it's needed. And that upskilling and improvement is needed. But actually, we're going to go beyond that to look at the social and governance aspects as well. And we're going to be focused on B Corp as a framework for that. So in Cornwall, really prominent. We're a hotbed of B Corps. We're proud to be a B Corp ourselves and are now recertifying. So that's exciting. But we've got a panel of 5 B Corps from across the construction and built environment sector. So we've got Cast Architects, we've got Stride Treglown, we've got Bow Studios, and we've got Trevef themselves as well.
Great.
All part of that to actually debate what are we all doing for our staff, for our social value impact, to create a better workplace and a more vibrant place that we can actually grow our businesses in the right way, creating the right impact, and again, growing that within Cornwall and beyond. So that's what we're all about, and really excited to hear some great ideas that they've got.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And again, you know, myself and Kim and the team at Cornwall Chamber of Commerce, we're all about, you know, we've got to lead from the front. We can't, you know, follow.